Module Overview. Dot. One of the most critical and often misunderstood components of effective singing is breath control and support. In this module, we move beyond the superficial concept of taking a deep breath to explore the physiological, technical, and artistic roles of the respiratory system in vocal production. Breath is the fuel of the voice. It powers tone, sustains pitch, regulates dynamics, and defines phrasing. This module will empower beginner vocalists to understand the anatomy of breathing, the difference between breath control and support, how to harness the diaphragmatic and intercostal muscles, and how to develop the breath management skills necessary for singing across various genres, dynamic ranges, and vocal demands. We will also address breath-related issues such as breathiness, tension, insufficient phrasing, vocal fatigue, and poor stamina. You will learn structured breathing exercises, gain awareness of posture and breath alignment, and build a foundation that will support every other aspect of their vocal development. Learning objectives. By the end of this module, you will be able to understand the complete anatomy and physiology of breathing in relation to vocal production, differentiate between passive breathing and active singing breath, use diaphragmatic breathing as a foundation for support, control airflow and manage breath release through phrasing, develop endurance through sustained note and scale exercises, apply breath management strategies in various vocal situations, eliminate breath-related vocal tension and avoid vocal fatigue. Anatomy of breathing. The vocal engine. The respiratory system for singers involves lungs, act as air reservoirs, not muscles themselves. Diaphragm, dome-shaped muscle under the lungs, flattens during inhalation. Intercostal muscles, located between ribs, assist in expanding the rib cage. Abdominals, help manage exhalation during phrases. Thoracic cavity, expands to allow lung inflation. Larynx and vocal folds, use air pressure to vibrate and produce sound. Understanding how these parts coordinate enables vocalists to breathe efficiently, manage air consciously, and sing with confidence. Passive versus active breathing. Passive breathing. Resting. Inhalation is shallow, unconscious. Commonly uses chest-shoulder movement. Insufficient for singing. Active/singing breathing : conscious and intentional. Uses diaphragm expansion, lower ribs, and abdominal release. Inhalation is deep, silent, and wide. Exhalation is slow, controlled, and steady. This active breath process becomes the foundation for support, tone stability, and vocal agility. Diaphragmatic breathing and support. Diaphragmatic breathing is not about pushing with the stomach, but expanding the lower torso to allow full lung inflation without tension. Steps to practice. Stand or lie down with relaxed posture. Inhale deeply through the nose, allowing belly and lower ribs to expand. Avoid lifting shoulders or tensing the chest. Exhale slowly with a gentle hiss, like sas, while engaging abdominal muscles. Repeat daily with increasing breath durations. Support equals resistance. True support means engaging the core to regulate breath flow against the natural urge to exhale quickly. It provides a period, consistency in tone, pitch stability, volume control, dynamic phrasing, vocal longevity. Breath management, the art of control. While diaphragmatic breathing fills the lungs, breath management controls how air exits. Techniques include sustained airflow, avoiding bursts of air that cause instability. Silent inhalation, prevents gasping sounds. Release without collapsing, maintain posture after exhale. Smooth onset, coordinate breath and tone for clean note entry. Controlled decay, avoid tone wavering at phrase endings. Common breathing mistakes in beginners. In this course, we will be using mistake, cause, and correction in a table. 1. Shallow chest breathing, habitual posture or lack of training. Diaphragmatic breathing drills. 2. Holding the breath, fear or lack of coordination. Hiss, sigh exercises. 3. Over-pushing breath. Misunderstood support. Breath pacing and balance drills. 4th. Noisy inhalation. Gasping or poor airflow. Slow nasal inhalation exercises. 5. Running out of breath. Poor phrasing or lung usage. Breath planning and phrase marking. Breath control exercises. Hissing exercise. Inhale for 4 counts. Exhale on a hiss for 10, 12, 15, 20 plus counts. Focus on steady pressure and controlled release. Siren slides on NG or lip trill. Breath in deeply. Glide up and down the range. Maintain airflow without tension. Phrase shaping. Take a lyric line. Mark where breaths should occur. Practice singing it smoothly, sustaining each phrase evenly. Sustain the note. Sing a single vowel, ah or oo. Hold for 15 plus seconds. Focus on tone consistency and breath stability. Panting to strengthen core. Quick pants, like a dog. Then controlled shush pulses with abdominal engagement. Application in singing styles. In this course, we will be using style, breath demand, and technique needed in our table. 1. Classical. Long phrases, high control, deep support, expanded lung usage. 2nd Gospel. Emotional bursts, sustained belts. Core support, controlled air pressure. 3. Jazz. Syncopated, breathy tones. Gentle onset, artistic phrasing. 4th Population short, punchy phrases. Quick recovery breaths. 5th. Musical theater. Continuous storytelling. Seamless breath transitions. A singer must adjust breath technique to fit the musical, emotional, and physical demands of each genre or performance. Posture, alignment, and breath synergy. Good breath control cannot exist without proper posture. Feet shoulder width apart. Knees soft, not locked. Spine straight, but not stiff. Chest lifted without tension. Neck and shoulders relaxed. Jaw and tongue free from clenching. Alignment allows air to flow without obstruction. Regular posture drills enhance breath efficiency, tone production, and stage confidence. Summary checklist. I understand the anatomy of the breath system. I can inhale using proper diaphragmatic technique. I can exhale with control and vocal consistency. I can apply breath pacing to real phrases. I recognize and can fix poor breathing habits. I can align posture for optimal breath flow. I feel confident applying breath support to actual songs.